Well, welcome everyone. So today's presentation is going to be over independent t-test or independent sample t-test. Um, so that's kind of what we're going to over today, but we're actually going to more specifically focus on how to run that independent sample t-test in SPSS. So first, let's kind of talk first about or review quickly what an independent sample t-test is. So an independent sample t-test, first off, it examines really what the difference is between two independent groups. The main focus of that is independence. So some quick examples of just what independent groups may look like. These could be people that are, married or not married, and then examining between those two groups how much money they may make. Another example might be that those who are pregnant and those who are not pregnant, um, and then examining the emotions, how each of those express emotions. So those are just some examples of that, and just a quick run through. And now, so for this example that we're going to use today, we're going to examine the difference amongst male and female interns, dietetic interns, how much one group uses Facebook more than the other. So first, you're going to open up your SPSS. You'd open up your data package, and then, so we already know that we're going to use, the gender, male and female interns, and then our other variable is going to be hours on Facebook. So we already have those variables defined out. So the next step we're going to go over to is we're going to go over to analyze. From there, we're going to go down to compare means, and then you will click on independent sample t-test, and that will bring up this next box. And from here, you'll have your variables listed over to the left, and two boxes over on the right, which will show you where you can put your variables at. So on the in the bottom box, you would first define your independent variable. So for us, our independent grouping variable is going to be the gender, male and female interns. So you would drag that and put that down into there. And then in your top box there, that'd be your testing variable. So that's the variable that you're going to look across your groups with. So in this instance, that would be hours of Facebook usage. Then from there, after you have defined your term, after you have defined which variables you want to put where, you're going to click on define your groups for your grouping variable. The reason you're doing this is so that when you get to your interpretation of your data, you're not trying to have to figure out what group is what. And this way it'll print out a better table for you in SPS to be able to interpret clearly what your results are. So you're going to click on the define groups button. This will pop up a little smaller box for you, and it'll give you like group 1, group 2. This is when you need to define what your groups are. So for our example, 1 is going to be male interns, 2 will be female interns. Most of the time, in your data set, you already have the way your groups are defined, and you can always look at that in your variable view of SPSS. Then after that, you go back, click OK on that box, go back to your independent sample t-test box, and then click OK, and it will SPSS will spit out your interpretation data on your output. So hopefully you got all that. If not, hopefully if you've got any more questions, please comment below on the discussion. Like I said, I hope this helps out. And then the next step after this is interpretation. So good luck and have a good day.